Oh, I can see you this time. That's good
Hi,
news. You all right?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Let's see the Christmas jumper.
It's the Grinch.
Oh, the Grinch. The Grinch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone like gingerbread man. I've already been getting some grief.
Okay.
No good.
Chris, because he's got no Christmas sweater on and no
Does,
hat
does he
on.
own one?
Yeah, this is his. I
That's
stole it.
his. Right, okay, okay.
But I said you can't. I don't know who invited you to the live, but you've got to get out of here.
Yeah, well, exactly. Exactly. He always tells me I've talked to him too much. So he needs to just disappear.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I've got some festive lights, but it's very distracting.
Very nice.
It keeps going in the eyes though, so I'm going to turn them off so I can see.
Very festive.
That's it. So how are you doing? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm really good, yeah, really good. Just in the house by myself though, because the kids are going to see Santa and I'm stuck in
Oh,
the house.
you didn't get to go see Santa today.
No, I didn't get to go and see him. I hope he knows what I want.
I know.
So we'll just start from the very beginning, but where are you from?
I'm from Perth, Western Australia. Um, so I know out there's been really hot the last 2 or 3 days. I think they've got like 39-degree heat every day. So I'm getting all the snaps, all the photos. Um, yeah, so
Yeah, I'm just looking out our window and it's very, very cold, wet, and miserable. How are you feeling about Christmas this year?
hey, it's very different. Like
Mhm.
it's cold and wet, but there's lots more going on in the UK, I feel, than Australia. Like lots of Christmas movies, lots of
Mhm.
sweaters. Even walking through the town is beautiful. Like there's lots of Christmas lights and lots going on, which is nice.
Mhm. We'll get to Christmas in a little bit. We'll talk about Christmas. I've got some lovely questions for you about Christmas. Um, but just about more about yourself. Kind of when did you start playing basketball?
So I've played basketball since I was maybe about 5 or 6 years old. Um, and yeah, haven't stopped ever since.
What
Just
what got you? Sorry, what got you into it? Who was the inspiration?
I spent a lot of time with my grandma actually. I had a hoop at her house and a ball, and then I managed to get my parents to get a hoop at their house too. Um, and that was it. I just, from then on. Oh, hi. Are you going to show everyone your Christmas top? Oh, you're
Oh,
shy
look
now.
at this. No, gone shy.
Um, hey. Sorry.
Right.
Um, so yeah, I've just always had a ball in my hands from 5 or 6 years old. My grandma definitely influenced me, and then my parents. I had a hoop at home, and I probably drove the neighbours absolutely crazy. Um, the minute the sun was up to the minute the sun went down, I was yeah outside and playing basketball. So that's how it all started.
What was the first team you played for called?
Oh God, um, Jets. We blue as well. A blue singlet. Yeah, that was feels like forever ago now.
Hmm. So how old were you when you started playing like team basketball for like with teams and things?
7
Seven.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's been a full kind of life journey, hasn't it? Really.
I I've never really had time away from it. It's been something that I've always done and I've always loved, and it's been definitely part of me for sure in my life. And yeah.
Was there any other sports you were interested in when you were younger, or has it always been just basketball?
um Mom always told me I had to try lots of different sports. So I was playing tennis, and I think I did gymnastics for like a day, and I did dancing, and then the minute I knew I had to wear like a skirt and everything, I was like, no, get me out of this. I need some shorts and running around. So yeah, I did try other sports. I think I did netball for about a year or two,
Hmm.
but Yeah. What a horrible sport.
Just can't move, can you? I mean, what's the point?
I know. Who wants to play in just one spot? One part of the court.
Yeah, and you're not allowed. I was going to say you're not allowed in other parts of the court. I mean, it's restricted.
Why? Yeah, why even?
So then, kind of, what happened next in you? So you started very young playing basketball. How did it kind of become something that you were kind of really, really good at?
Yeah, so I got accepted into a basketball scholarship in Perth, so one of the best basketball schools in WA, and from there I loved it. I played around the country in Australia, and I fell in love with it, and I made some amazing friends. I think that's the best thing.
And then you moved to Manchester at one point, didn't you? So was that a couple of years ago? Played for Manchester.
Yeah. So one of my best friends, Sam Roscoe, played out in Manchester, and we played together since we were younger, and she was like, come play basketball and be on the other side of the world. And at first I was like, oh my goodness, it's a long way and all of that, but then it was one of the best things I ever did.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, because what was that year like then playing for Manchester? Did you play against Newcastle?
I did, yeah, we did a couple of times. And Manchester was fun. It's a great city, and it was a roller coaster of a ride up and down. I had a few injuries and things, but other than that, Manchester's great. Love it.
And what happened at the end of that season then? What did you do for that year in between, like now and then?
So I my body was it had just had enough. I had a lot of injuries, and I knew that I needed to go home. I had a few different. Oh, okay. Can you answer the door for a tick? I knew I had to get my body right if I wanted to keep playing, and I got a really amazing job back home, and I just took some time off. I really needed it. Needed to go back to the basics, which was like getting your body fit and healthy. So that's what I did for a year.
Yeah, and how did the move to Newcastle come about? Did you know Chris beforehand? How did that all happen?
Right, so I knew Chris from when we played against Newcastle previously. So when I was in Manchester, and I knew I wanted to come back to the UK, mm-hmm. definitely, and he kind of said, look, like, we'd love to have you. Newcastle's amazing. And that was it. It took some time, obviously. I couldn't get out of the country for a long time, and I was definitely late to the party, but yeah, I'm glad I made the trip.
I was gonna ask what that was like joining, because I think your debut was the third game of the season. What was that kind of joining a team just that little bit later like?
Look, the girls are amazing. I have the best teammates. And they made me feel so welcome from the minute I signed, really. Even when I was still in Australia, I was chatting to them a lot, and I knew that I just wanted to make it kind of like an easy kind of transition, because I didn't want to disrupt too much. But the girls have had, faced so much adversity so far in the season, and it's only been 4 games, and I just wanted to come in and be able to make a difference, and they've been amazing. I've got some amazing teammates, so easy, I would say.
From the outside looking in, you do seem to get on very well with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we have some more? Because they're trying to sneak past right now, and I have a few that you need to say hi.
Okay, no problem.
I've got Lisa.
Hello. Okay.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, everyone's
Busy house
today.
The house is full. Absolutely.
So let's talk a bit about coronavirus, because you can't not read it at the minute. How how have you found the last 9 months with the restrictions and all sorts?
Yeah, look, leaving Australia was really hard because obviously Perth at the minute, we don't have much COVID. So that was something it was a hard decision for me. And it was about making sure that when I got here that I would have the right things in place that to make me feel comfortable that COVID is horrible and it's scary and it's something that shouldn't be taken lightly at all, and just such a blessing that we can still play basketball. Like, how amazing that we can still at a time like this get on court and do something we love. It's unreal, but it's horrible here in the UK. Somebody knows someone who's either had it or passed away or something like that, and I just think it impacted everyone across the world. Doesn't matter where you are.
So what were the restrictions like in Australia when you were over there? Did you have lockdowns and things like that?
We did at the very start. Our government was quite quick to kind of implement all these things to stop it spread. The borders got locked down straight away. We were in lockdown straight away. And that's kind of would be the difference, I would say. Yeah.
And how does it change? How has it changed basketball? Is there a lot of difference from kind of pre-coronavirus to now? What would you say?
Well, we'd love to have fans in there, that's for sure. Makes a ton of a difference, especially when you go through that roller coaster of momentum through a game. I think having like a home court or your fans there makes a difference. And also training, facilities are struggling with staff and when players can get on and off the court and things like that, and we really appreciate all those people that are still working in those times, but it's hard. It's hard.
So let's talk about the kind of current team at the minute and the kind of the season so far. How would you talk about the season so far? You've already talked about adversity and injuries and things like that. Kind of, can you sum up the season so far?
I'd say our team's resilient. Injuries and COVID, it really kind of brings out the strength in a team. And I think we've done a really good job considering. I think, I would say just resilient.
What's it like playing with Chris? I mean, is he out of earshot? Can you be honest? Or?
Him listening. And it's, so I can't, he probably pays me to say something nice about him because I don't know, he's always around, and I think he's even got his Christmas sweater on now, which is crazy. So yeah, he's just always making a noise, always. I'm going. Great. But you can carry on with your questions.
Well, let's have a look. So have you played with any of your teammates from this season before? Did you know any of them beforehand?
I played against Ali. So when I was at Manchester, she was at Sheffield. We played against each other then. And I played against a few of the girls that are still here now. Played against them, but yeah, a few of them definitely reached out before I got here, which is really nice.
So you played the number 10. Is there a reason for that?
Not really. I guess I was late in, and Chris was kind of like, you could be number 1 or number 10, and I was like, oh, I don't want to be the first. So 10's great, and yeah, it's a fresh start for me. Like Newcastle, I was like, I'm usually a single digit kind of player, but 10's cool as well.
Okay, so I've got some questions about like some teammates questions.
Oh goodness! All right.
You've got to kind of pick who you think would match the description. So, who would you say the best player on the team was?
Ooh, there's a few. How can you put it down to one?
I like causing a bit of controversy, you know.
That's such a controversial question. Can I not say one? That's okay.
You can answer the question any way you want.
We've got so many good players on our team, and so much experience, and people that have played all around the world. I would say we're all an amazing collective group.
Nice. Good answer. Safe.
Yeah, you can't get that out of me.
Who's the best out-and-out shooter?
Oh, me and Maddie are always having shooting competitions. It's definitely got to be out of us. I think she'll say that she takes it most of the time. So I'll say Maddie. Okay. She's good.
Sarah mentioned when I talked to Sarah, she mentioned Maddie's name as well at that point.
She's amazing, yeah, and she can talk it as well in practice, so it's good.
Who is the funniest teammate?
Oh, it's got to be Mante. Mante is hilarious, and she's just walked out, but honestly, when somebody doesn't know they're that funny, she's...
Who's got the worst music taste?
Ooh, probably Chris Bunton.
That's what Sarah said as well.
Horrific. Absolutely horrific.
Yeah. What's the worst thing he listens to?
Oh, do you know what? They're all bad. I might get in trouble for that one. So yeah, but he knows how to play it nice and loud as well. So
fair enough. Who is the clumsiest on the team?
Clumsiest. That's a hard question. Maybe myself.
Right.
I'm clumsy. Yeah, me for sure.
Okay, we've got one shot to win the game. Who are you passing to?
Ali G for sure.
Okay, good answer. Right, I've got some quick fire questions for yourself now.
Okay.
Like either or questions.
I'm ready.
Starbucks or Costa?
Costa.
McDonald's or KFC?
Ooh, McDonald's.
Books or films?
Sorry?
Like books or movies or films?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't understand your accent. Films.
Pepsi or Coke?
Oh.
We've just gone a bit funny there. I've just got a little loading. We'll try and get Jorjah back. To all those people's in the house. Let's see if you can get it back. So Chris Bunton with the worst taste in music. 2 people have said it now. It must be true. We're back.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Sorry, the Wi-Fi is not great.
All right. We'll just keep going. This is the most important one. Do you have pineapple on a pizza, or would you have pineapple on a pizza?
100%. I'm a pineapple fan for sure.
Okay.
Definitely goes on pizza.
What is your favorite Disney film?
Ooh. Frozen.
Frozen was that?
Yeah.
The first one or the second one?
The first.
Oh, okay.
First. Yeah.
Right. Let's get to some kind of Christmassy themed questions.
Okay.
Because obviously we're all jumping up and things, and
I know.
The festive edition.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite Christmas song?
I reckon it would have to be Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. The Bee.
Okay. A believer. See?
Yeah, that's me.
What is your favourite Christmas film?
It would have to be. There's a few. There's Home Alone, classic. I'd say Home Alone. Let's go with that one.
I think it's between Home Alone and Elf.
I was going Elf.
Elf, that is a classic. So Christmas dinner. Obviously, going up in Australia, what was your Christmas dinner like? What did you have on Christmas Day?
Oh, I wonder if my mum's watching actually, because this question, she's the best cook. But my mum is British, so if we had it her way, she'd cook up a beautiful, like a roast dinner, of course. So all the roast vegetables, and my mum bakes, and she's absolutely unbelievable. I miss it so much about Australia. But traditionally in Australia, we have more like cold meats and salads for Christmas Day. So yeah.
Cold meats and salads. I can't. No, not having that.
I know, but it's such a different experience. And I think that yeah, I talked to my teammates and some friends I've made out here, and I hope that that you know, you do get to experience both, because I think I'm super lucky to be able to have like a white Christmas, a cold Christmas, and also experience Christmas back home where it's 40 degrees and we're having a pool party and eating salads for lunch. It's just a totally different vibe, different experience. But yeah, I'm super lucky.
One of the questions I got on social media when I put the little post out was, would you put Yorkshire puddings on a Christmas dinner?
See, again, that's my mum's Yorkshire puddings are amazing, and that's the little bit of British in me. So she would definitely have Yorkshire puddings, but yeah, probably not if it's 40 degrees.
No, probably not. Probably not. So you mentioned that White Christmas. I heard rumours are that it might snow tomorrow. That's good news.
That's exciting.
I mean, we'll probably end up with like a little bit and then like all the sludgy, horrible stuff instead. But is the potential there? Look, how much snow have you experienced in your life? Because obviously Australia.
Yeah. On the east coast of Australia, we have a little bit of snow. So basketball trip one year, and we went up to the snow, and yeah, amazing. I think it snowed in Manchester once or twice, and
Okay.
look out the window and it's like, it's super pretty and amazing, but it's too cold for me, so I stay.
So we're already getting there. We're already causing controversy. You don't put Yorkshire puddings on a Christmas dinner.
I know that. So you tell me, what is the Christmas dinner? What do I need to put on Christmas dinner this year?
You mentioned obviously the veg and stuff, and all of us veg, and you normally have turkey traditionally, I think.
Turkey, okay.
I like a bit of gammon though with my Christmas dinner.
What? Sorry?
With gammon.
What is that?
It's like a ham sort of thing. Oh. Very, very salty sort of, but it's really nice. Gravy.
Yeah.
I would put Yorkshire puddings on. I think I like Yorkshire puddings. And you normally have sprouts.
Oh.
That's the traditional thing. Everyone has to have a sprout on Christmas Day.
No, everything else sounds amazing, but no sprouts.
No, I mean, I'm with you. I mean, I don't like sprouts, but...
And no peas. Oh my goodness. No peas. That's the British thing too, right?
Yeah, must be. I wouldn't put it on a Christmas dinner though, not peas. I don't think. Right. Have you got a favourite Christmas cracker joke? Like a Christmas themed joke that you know or have heard?
No, they're usually horrific.
They are awful, yeah.
Usually absolutely horrible. No, I don't. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
The only one I ever remember is what do the elves learn at school?
Go on.
The alphabet.
Oh, not a good one.
Right? That's the only one I ever remember. So there's a Christmas party and you're invited. It's a fancy dress party. What would you go as? Do you know all the hard hitting questions I've got for you?
Yeah, that's a good question. The Grinch, only because it's on my sweater.
Because you've already got it. Yeah, you've already got your outfit sorted.
Yeah.
Right, I've got a little Christmas quiz for you. It's only got 6 questions,
Mm-hmm.
but let's test your Christmas knowledge out.
Oh gosh. All right.
So, what is Scrooge's first name?
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Do you know the Christmas Carol? A Christmas Carol? The book by Charles Dickens and the film, The Muppets Christmas Carol and stuff. Oh wow!
I'm sorry.
Right, there's some homework. There's some homework for you. Go and watch The Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah, I need some education.
Absolutely. Well, you didn't get that one right then.
Big cross. Yeah. Sorry.
Can you name Santa's reindeer?
Okay. All of them.
As many as you can.
Oh God, I'm gonna embarrass myself on this one.
I had to Google it.
You set me up here. Dasher. Prancer, Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
Yeah.
And Rudolph.
Did you say Dancer?
Yeah, I definitely did.
Well, there you go then. I think you got them all. Are you cheating?
I have cheated. I
was going to say, are you cheating?
I may have cheated a tiny bit.
Oh, you should get this one. You should get this one. Okay, Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal is from which film?
I've got no idea.
Oh, Home Alone. Home Alone.
Hang on, let me get my Google.
Yeah. Cheating.
No, can't help
right, how do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
These Christmas
These
questions.
questions are from the easy quiz questions I found on Google.
You're killing me. You're making me look like I don't love Christmas.
You've
No,
never heard the song Feliz Navidad? I would sing it, but I can't sing. So.
Is that Rachel just popped up?
I know Ruth just joined.
Oh, Ruth.
Yeah.
It's my girl. Ask Ruth who won our shooting contest yesterday morning.
Oh, go on, Ruth. Let us know.
I thought it was unreal. Leave my house. Chris Bunton seems to just pop up everywhere. I told you.
He just can't leave it, can he? Well, I mean, I wonder what he's saying. It's unreal to. Is it your knowledge of Christmas?
I think so because
I think that's a shame.
We had a bit of Ruth. Sorry. What's the question?
Yeah. Who won the shooting competition between you two yesterday?
Here we go. I can't wait for this.
Oh, Chris wasn't happy about your Home Alone answer.
Home Alone, come on. Me, obviously. I reckon Ruth. Oh, right. That's how it is.
Do you want to tell us the story? I mean, tell us who actually won. If Ruth's claiming she won.
Ruth is like yelling at me from the other end of the court. She's hilarious. Funniest girl ever. But I definitely won the shootout. She maybe won one. I let her win. I was like, oh, I'll let her win the first one. Her and Rachel.
Yeah. Ruth, I'm more than happy for you to come on afterwards and tell us the true story.
She's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I met Ruth in August because my girls did a little sponsored walk for the WBVL team.
Yeah.
And Ruth and Rachel and Chris joined us for the last mile.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're absolutely lovely, both of them. Well, all three of them. I'll include Chris in that.
Oh.
I'll include Chris.
be careful what you say about him. He's listening all the time, like Santa Claus. But Ruth was one of the first people that spoke to me when I walked in the arena, and you know, at training, she was definitely, you know, Chris made me train. I got off the train and I was in like casual clothes, and I was like to Chris, he's like, do you want to jump in the first session? And I was like, look, I've got to go home first, like get changed and stuff. He's like, you don't need to get changed, like just get on court. And I literally jumped on court in my jumper and my leggings, I think I was in. And Ruth was just, yeah, she's amazing. She's a really, really lovely girl. So, but we all know who won the shootout, so I'm going to have to talk to her after this.
Yeah. But as I said before, like from the outside looking in, the kind of the group that the team at the minute seem to get on incredibly well with each other.
Yeah, they're a great bunch. I couldn't say anything bad about any of them, and it's really daunting to come across the world at times. You don't kind of know. Pretty much, you're getting thrown into the unknown. You're not sure kind of what you got. But Chris really made me feel really reassured that I was coming to one of the best places in the UK with some amazing people, and he's so right. Like, I couldn't have come to a better place, and the people have been nothing but amazing, and my teammates are great, and we do have a good time off the court, but just hoping we can get that chemistry on court, and we're going to be, you know, we've had a rough start, but we're going to be amazing. Like, we'll be the Christmas break gives us a bit of time and come back, and yeah.
I forgot to ask before, who's kind of the loudest on the bench? Who's like the kind of one that kind of gets everyone up for it and going? And
I would hate to be the other team playing offense down our end of the court, because Abby is just unbelievable. Like, if you need a little bit of like energy, or if you need something in defense, or even off anything, she's our go-to. You can hear her. I've rewatched some games, and there's one game, and you can hear it over everyone and anyone. I even think if we had fans in there, you'd hear Abby over anyone. Definitely a teammate you want to have on your team and not play against.
Absolutely. I mean, when I talked to Sarah, she said that Abby had a character all of her own and unmatched.
She gets us going for sure. Yeah. And you know, like you shoot a shot, or you get a stop, or whatever it is, you know you're going to hear her. Oh, she's going to be there. She's a good one.
Well, go.
I'm sorry, the Wi-Fi out here is touch and go, on and off.
We'll see how it goes.
I knew my mum would have been watching. I just got a message from her saying, no, this is what Australians have for Christmas lunch, and it was a photo of like seafood, like crayfish, fresh crayfish. Australians love that stuff. So, sorry, Mum.
Yeah, come on, get it right.
I know.
Is that another Christmas question that you got wrong?
Yeah.
Do we need to add that to the list?
I think so. I'm going to get in trouble.
So yeah, we mentioned just a bit about kind of how you found the seasons, but kind of how has the support from people been this year, and kind of obviously you can't have fans in person, but how has the support online been?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Just how has the support been for you this season?
Yeah. It's been amazing, you know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is still good. That's good. Yeah, look, support's been amazing. Everyone in Newcastle, like, we love the support, especially for women's basketball. People like yourself and the content that you put out to the world, and we appreciate it so much. And I think women's basketball definitely is getting better. You know, there's a lot more support and funding coming into women's basketball. We've got people like Luke and Abby who drove us down to London, you know, out of their own time, and decorated their bus in as much Christmas decorations as they can, and made that experience amazing. So we're grateful for that. And then I've got an amazing sport network back home. I've got, you know, some amazing friends and my family, and so does all our teammates. It's just great that so many people can come from different places around the world, and it's like we're all family. We all have that support network behind us. But Newcastle in itself, and Newcastle basketball has been unreal.
Yeah, it's good because obviously, was it 3 years ago the team kind of joined the Eagles kind of franchise thing. So I think it's going from kind of strength to strength to strength since then. I think it is kind of the profile of the team is raising. And how important is it for you, obviously, family in Australia, that the Greek games are streamed every time?
It's super important. And I love the early games because my people back home can watch. You know, that makes a huge difference. And having a lot of time out of the game, I'm pretty strict on myself. I love to rewatch and see how I can get better and how I can help the team. And I love that you know, I've got coaches and a good team back home that jump on as well. I've got people you know, that influence me in my basketball, and it's that's important for me. That's something that I is important for sure. I can just see some some family, you know, jump on the live and stuff. Like I miss them.
Because we had Jorjah played for Newcastle last season, obviously a fellow Australian. Which her family kind of mentioned about the lack of streams and things last season. And every time there was a stream, it was like such a big deal. So I think it is important that I think all teams are kind of stepping up since obviously coronavirus hit, that all teams are stepping up to try and give the streams.
It's important, you know, there's so many international players, there's Americans, and we've, you know, people from around the world. I think to really get basketball out to a bigger community and to encourage the younger women to want to play the sport is huge, and that's social media and marketing and it being available. And I honestly, I understand that businesses have to make an income, so sometimes they charge, which that's totally up to them, but also it's about the younger generations and inspiring them to play.
I know we obviously my daughters are 7 and 3. So they're not really that into it, but I'm giving it a go. Like I'm giving it a try. But they're really starting to kind of follow along and watch. And since they met Rachel and Ruth as well, it kind of Isla is obsessed with Rachel. I think Rachel just jumped on. I've talked about this before.
Hey, Rach.
Every kind of everything, or what we're gonna call that doll, or what we're gonna call it, it's Rachel. Every time it's Rachel. So like she's just kind of starstruck with Rachel. But they're really starting kind of, because it's on every time and I've got it on in the background, they're really starting to take an interest more, which is good.
I think it's really important. I think sport for children is really important, and basketball is such a good team sport. It teaches you a lot. It teaches you a lot about life and experience, and you know, how to make friends and play together with other people. And I think if we can get more kids in the UK to play basketball, it'd just be unreal. Be a great sport, and it's given me a lot.
So Rachel's just jumped on there. How would you describe her?
Rachel, she's amazing. She's a great leader, great person off the court, and just all round great person. Yeah. And yesterday we were shooting around. She had her Christmas carols playing as loud as she can.
Nice.
Loves Christmas, and she'd be absolutely devastated at my answers to the Christmas quiz for sure. I've let everyone down on that one.
Yeah. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I think definitely hit.
Abby says she likes my hat. What about my sweater? Abby, look, the Grinch.
Yeah, you see, you're getting compliments on your hat and cut off.
I know.
But do you know what? Someone said my jumper was rubbish earlier.
I like it.
I know.
think it's nice.
I mean, you can't see it at the minute because it's a bit. I mean, it's a good
Yeah,
jumper.
and it's got, yeah, I like it.
The scarf comes up as well. I mean, it's just got
I
so
was
many
going to
features
say,
to it. Oh,
not
Abby
sure
doesn't.
about the sweater.
No, not sure. Not sure.
Well, luckily it's Chris's, so it's fine.
Yes, thanks, Abby. See, Abby knows the score.
What do you say up here? She knows the crack, isn't that
She
what you
knows the
say?
crack. Yeah, yeah.
She knows the crack. Yeah.
But no, as I say, I really do appreciate you coming on, spending the time chatting to us and getting to know you a bit more and getting to know that you don't know your Christmas stuff. But apart from that, it's been wonderful.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been fun.
Anytime. Enjoy the Christmas break. I think it's the 10th is the first game back. Is that right?
10th is the next game back. A few of the girls have gone home for Christmas, which is amazing for them. But yeah, there's a few of us here that are going to keep court. You know, we've got some work to do. So definitely going to put in the work. The 10th is a long time away, really. So we'll travel down to Essex and we got to get a win. We really have to. We've got to get a win.
Right. Have a wonderful Christmas.
You too.
Go and enjoy. Go and enjoy. Get the
Thank
sprouts
you,
in,
too.
remember.
No sprouts for me. Oh goodness.
Get the
no way.
sprouts. Right. See you later.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. See ya.